fairing flipped upside down, and then I've got the Super Cruiser cowling on the back there. And then you stack another cab above these two, and slowly move it kind of sloped this way. Got just a single one here, and then another double stack. And then this one I went with the Titan loading bay just so that I don't have to go up the entire neck to get to the cockpit here. So that's the main starting point here. Let me just get rid of these so I can show how to rebuild that. Hopefully the wing's kind of weird. I guess I don't really need to get rid of all this. Let's see. Leave that there. Up top here, very top one is the longshore cowling here and a little radiator casing. And I'm just going to go through and tear this half apart. I've got another save here so I can just not save any of these changes if I mess anything up. There's a lot of trial excuse me, a lot of trial and error. Okay. So, and obviously to get this center V, I mean, I started and went straight across the middle, but if you work your way around, it doesn't really matter. But okay, this is the hollowed out middle section of the ship here. So going down the bottom again, trying to do this as quick as I can. Ambassador class here, and then you got two of them stacked on top of it, kind of just a little bit alternating off from it, and then another two cab right at the very top of that, center with the bottom, single cab here, another double, and then the Thunderbird landing pad, double here, double there. So that's the very center of the ship. And I mean, if you just started from here and worked your way up this way, you'd get the center filled out. And for me, it didn't work that way. It was a lot of, like I said, trial and error, but that's how it's built. We've got the, again, Super Cruise cowling flipped upside down under the cockpit right here. And on the very nose, the Argonaut cowling. Technically, I mean, if you want to mess with other stuff, you could try out whatever you want. But building it up from the bottom here. So that's the turbine there. Aerofoil. And then we've got another one of those on top of that. And for the front half here, Arcadia stabilizer. I gotta flip it. There we go. And then you just take one of those and flip it upside down. And there's the bottom pretty easily there. And then obviously, again, this is just the Super Cruise cowling. Got the longshore cowling going up the neck and radiator casing. So the wing was kind of tricky. I don't know if it's going to let me do this starting out with this wing piece for the nacelle here, or pylon. Give me one sec. I think I'm going to have to, yeah, so to get this lined up this way, you actually need to start with a piece like this. And what you're going to do to build up the nacelle or pylon, whatever you want to call it, flip that piece upside down right there to start as a base. Flip it up again. And then from here, it's a radiator casing. Actually, no, sorry. Quick correction here. I remember how I did this here. You're going to want one of the more elongated pieces here, like the Speedbird cowling. Put that upside down so you can place a part to force the radiator to let you place it the right way. You kind of have to connect these pieces, create a bit of a bridge, because I don't think it'll let you place it otherwise. And all you're going to want to do is make sure that this back piece is there, so it'll actually connect if that makes any sense. From there, you should be able to place the radiator casing, like that. So, I guess I didn't put it that far. Again, sorry, trial and error experimentation. So I don't remember everything perfectly here. Okay, so we'll try this piece right here and a much shorter bridge to connect it. I forgot I shortened it out. So same concept though, you want to get it up level to where you want the radiator. Make sure that a back piece that it can connect to easily is right there. Now you can place that right there and then get rid of your little supporting bridge. Flip that radiator casing upside down, place that. And then this one again, we've got the Speedbird fairing. Place that there. Now it should let me delete this and grab this Arcadia S-foil little wing here and place it right where that part was, and bam. So that's all connected. Okay. And then the final piece, I believe I did another, radiator casing just to connect to the actual engine piece here. There we go. So you got that all connected, and then these are pretty easy. You can change it up if you want, but starting with a heavy linkage, got the Argonaut fuel cover here, and then again you can do what you want here. I did the Medusa class reactor, as well as obviously the Cedo class reactor here, and then the rest is mostly just reinforced hole links here, kind of stacked alternate all the way to the back here. I believe, no, okay, so the engine's not that far back. There's a part at the front here, I'm going to get to that really quick, that you actually have to do, if I remember right, a little bit of a glitch build technique. And I'm just going to look at the underside here to grab the pieces here. I've obviously got the Titan sublight thruster right here. So that goes right there. And above that piece, just a Vesper cowling to cover that. And then single cab piece right here. No cabs right there. That was a change I made. I forgot we're doing the Super Cruise right there. And I can't remember why. Oh yeah, because of the glitch build, I didn't put an actual habitat module right here because you can't actually build in this section because it's glitched. I'll show that here in a second. Like on the inside, you can't build anything. So these cabs up here, it's just one level. But connecting to that single cab, got a double cab here, and then I believe one more, single cab up front, and that's kind of starting that open center V shape there. And from there we've got the Speedbird nacelle, and sorry, I keep flipping it wrong. You want it to be facing that direction, and again I just doubled it and flipped it upside down, connecting it to right there. Oh yeah, I need the other piece here, this guy. Okay. Alright, so with that one there, now we can duplicate the Speedbird nacelle and put that. No, scratch that. Okay, now we can. Again, this is probably a really sloppy video because I don't really ever make tutorials, so just kind of fumbling my way through it. Let's see, okay, we've got that all built up on that side. So on the very front here, we've got this Vesper diffuser, and you can see this is what I mean by glitch build. This is something I think I discovered, but obviously it's red, can't place it, but I can place it there. So the simplest way to explain it is you find an adjacent spot that is highlighted green, and the spot that's red because it's outside of the range here. You can only do this one extra square out, But if there's even places where it just won't let you place it for some reason, this should work. But you go from the green highlighted spot and flick down to the red, and right as you do it, you press place, and if you do it in the right timing, it will place the part where it was supposed to not be placeable. So hopefully I explained that clearly, but that's a little small glitch building technique that, like I said, I think I discovered. It's not super useful, but can be. Same thing here. And you might mess up the timing and accidentally place it. You just gotta grab a new one and try it again here. Hopefully I can get this to keep this quick. Let's try a different spot. That should work. Didn't quite get it. You gotta find the shortest distance. There we go. Nope, I messed up. Damn. Flip it upside down. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, not that hard. Let's flip this one. So you do want it in, obviously, the correct position. And then just find the next closest that you can just quickly flick into and flick and place it. And I'm not getting it. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then under the bottom side here, got the Arcadia stabilizer to kind of help round things out here. I believe I had to glitch build that one in place as well. Let me see. Yeah. So get it facing the way we want. And there you go. Okay. So just about done with the front here. Now all the rest of these parts are also glitch builded onto here, just because I was pushing things kind of outside the build zone, but there's a connecting spot right here. Can be a little tricky to get the timing. There we go. Alright, so got that all done. This is one of the last pieces here to finish the V. I can't remember if I had to glitch it or not. Let me see. No. Okay. So only a little bit of spots up at the front have to be glitched onto there. The rest of it is pretty easy here. Again, we've got the Super Cruise aerofoil. Pretty sure I flipped that up the underside here. Oh no, yeah, I had to sacrifice that for parts. But yeah, I mean, hopefully I hit everything here. That's pretty much it. I did put the guns for this up under here. It's kind of a little tricky to get it there, but if you just move around, it'll let you place them, and which is why there's no part right here. Just missed that. Okay. That one needs glitched as well. That one's a little trickier too. So you have to go a little longer distance. You can try to follow the exact spots I'm in here, because some of them you might need to. But same thing. Grab it. Nope. Grab it, click into the spot you want, and place pretty much at the same time. And if you get into the other spot right at the right time, it should place. I believe I got it. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this section's open so the gun doesn't just shoot through parts. Just looks weird. And then if you want to be really accurate, the color trail should be red. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, hopefully I hit everything in here. Sorry for all the clear in my throat. Sinuses are going crazy right now, but hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, just message me and I'll try to help pinpoint how to do it. Missed that part. Last part, sorry. Arcadia blade up at the top there. Okay, that should be it.